in its proper place. Everything should be set up where it needs to be. Hopefully, I am correct in all of that. And now that's in place, and hopefully, everything will work out just fine. Everything should work out just fine anyway. I would hope so. Except this thing doesn't seem to be connecting. There it is. Okay, now we're all set. Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you're new to the channel, a big ol' welcome to you. My name is Jago1, your host, guide, and humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I am very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of the newcomer, welcome you fresh to a Guardian Studios experience as we dive back into the world of Lyndas for another crazy session of mining, crafting, and all that those entail. There is a lot that I want to try to do tonight, and I don't necessarily have a whole lot of time in which to do it. But I am going to try my very, very best. I am going to try my very best. Tonight's efforts are going to be starting with continuing to mine. We're going to be making my way underground. Trying to make our mine a little bit deeper and a little bit better. For those of you who weren't here for the last session, I started working on building a mine leading down into the underground where we could do strip mining and start gathering resources from underground, ranging from iron to diamonds. But it's been a slow process, unfortunately. There is a lot of digging to be done, a lot of mining to undergo, and it all takes a good amount of time. Thankfully, the mine is a simple project overall. It's just a matter of... The difficulty is a matter of getting deep underground. And also realizing that I need to make sure that I take a moment to build up platforms as we go where I can start my actual strip mines from. I also need to be exploring things like this mine shaft, because you never know when there might be a treasure or two hidden down here, like this! Iron! Iron ore. Gotta get as much of that as we can. Okay. Well, I was not expecting that to happen, but... expect the unexpected, right? Yeah. Not exactly ideal. Do I have any of this on me? Yes, I do. 1 block. Basically, the main thing I have to do today is try to get the mine dug deeper underground. Ooh, hello. But I also want to explore this mine shaft that we found, because you never know, there might be some useful stuff down here. And I can already tell you that these rails that are down here are definitely going to be useful, because we'll probably need them for some automatic stuff, for some automated and storage-based builds. What is that? That's a creeper. Okay. I couldn't tell for sure what it was. Okay. Oh, hi. I put up my shield, doofus. Awesome. Now we've got... Okay, now we get rid of you. Ow. Oh, he must have had thorns on him. There was a sound that he made that reminds me of, what are they called? It's funny. We share a name, and yet I'm having a hard time. Guardians. That's what it is. I knew it was the same name I go by. Hi! How are you? Where are these guys coming from? As I was, saying... Oh, that's where they're coming from. The caves. Okay, nope, 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 nope. Block them! Oh, that did not block them. So this is the problem. We're playing on hard mode, so these caves are extremely dangerous. Oh, Christ. I both do and do not like the fact that we can spam hit enemies in Bedrock Edition. It feels kind of cheap, but if we have the ability, we might as well use it, right? Whew, boy. When I say I both do and do not like it, I don't like it because it makes it feel... It feels cheap and cheaty to just sit there and rapid smack the enemies with my sword. But I do like that I have the ability to do that. Hi! Oh! Okay, that's a compliment. I know I was saying something, but I've lost track of what I was saying. That's how much these mobs can spook you. Spook you so bad you forget what you were talking about. My hope is to make it so that I have platforms at certain Y levels where the mine shaft that I was making will kind of pause, and I'll be able to get the, I'll be able to build up where I'm going to be mining from, basically. Oh boy. What can I toss? I guess I can toss the bread and... Actually, I can toss those, because I don't need those. Ow! What the... Where did you come from? Huh? How did he... How did he kill me? I really hope that's not a baby zombie that can pick up items. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a really hard time getting my stuff back. Look at me, going down in the mine with nothing. Nothing on my person. This is insanity right here. But there was too much stuff on me to leave it down there. Thankfully, it looks like he despawned, so... I didn't realize for a moment there that I was right here next to the water to get up here. If I had realized that, I might have tried to use that to get away, but I didn't realize that's where I was, so I didn't think to do that. Oh. Somehow I knew that something unfortunate was going to happen to me on this session. Somehow I just knew. I don't know how I knew, but somehow I just did. I suspected that I was gonna get into some kind of a problem. I just really, really hoped that I was wrong on that assumption. And apparently I wasn't. I was extremely right. My shield is gonna break if I'm not careful. I think this chest just evolved into the junk item chest. And this one is now the useful but unusable items chest. For the time being. I just can't believe I got taken out like that. That was bad. Really bad. Quite frustrating. Quite frustrating indeed. I am going to have to be a lot more careful. Not that that really will make much difference, how careful I am. I'll still probably end up getting my keister kicked. Thoroughly. Well, back down we go. Hopefully the rest of that stuff is still there. It may or may not be particularly important, but at the same time, it's not stuff I want to just abandon. Okay. Just trying to gather up the rails from down here while I was in a position to do so. See, I want to do platforms kind of like this. This is kind of what I want to do. Is platforms like that, that lead, that give me room to work on digging to the sides to get at the different resources. Like at Y level 16, that's the best Y level for iron. So I'd have something for that, like that set up for going to strip mine for iron. And I felt that was worth stopping and explaining. And of course, I got tagged for it. A lot of leather armor that guy just dropped. And as someone whose armor game is kind of weak, I need every little bit that I can get. Alright. I hope everybody is having a good time with the content. I hope everybody's enjoying it. If you do enjoy the content, let me know by leaving likes and commenting what you enjoyed, or some suggestions for builds I ought to make at some point. Oh, hi. Ow. Well, he made getting that stuff a little easier. Hey, villager. Good to see you. Glad you can make it to the stream. Hope you're doing alright tonight. Or today, depending on which one it is for you. Have I ever mentioned how much I despise creepers? 'Cause I just had one blow up in my face. 'Twas very, very rude of him. Wow. I'm finding a lot of minecart chests down here. I like it. Nice! Good on you! Underground bases are a lot of fun. I hope you have fun messing with it. And building it up. Oh, hi, creeper. Don't blow up my loot, please. Didn't want to have to resort to this, but I'm gonna have to make a furnace and cook up some charcoal. Nice. Oh, nice. Kudos to you, villager. It's fun to make automatic stuff with that mod. It really is. It's one of the most fun things to do on that form of Minecraft. You made a chocolate factory in it. Nice. Very nice. I've actually wanted to do that too. Ever since I found out there were ways to be able to do it, I wanted to do that in that mod. In a mod pack with it. It feels like that would be a really, really fun little project. Not that it would actually stay little. That would inevitably become a very big project. But a fun one. Yeah. Nice. You know, I've wondered if it would be a good idea to start up a Java thing like that for some of the viewers. Twitch subs, probably. I'm still considering it. It might be fun. It might be fun. But we'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. For the moment, on this world, I've got a lot of loot to collect, I think, because just a little bit ago, we came across another another chest cart. I know I did. Now I just gotta find it and see if I can loot it. Well played, doesn't have too much stuff that I don't need. Uh-huh. See? That's what I thought. There's one there, and there's one right here. I thought so. Diamonds! Come to me, oh precious rocks. And some powered rails. I can definitely use powered rails. This is good. Getting some good stuff. Good stuff. Yes! That's one of the most satisfying builds to make with that mod. Automatic elevator. An actual moving elevator. That is fun. That really is. That is fun to do, to build the elevators. I love that. Hey, Ham! You made it! Oh, crud. Hi, creeper. Ow! You know, sometimes responding like that to these guys popping up just makes me feel like, what's his name? The little dude on SpongeBob. The tiny one. Plankton. It makes me feel like Plankton. Every time the guy would get squished, he'd go, ouch! Every time I react like that, I feel like him. I feel like I'm having a Plankton moment. I just hope that you guys at least find those moments entertaining. As long as you guys are entertained, I don't mind if I have Plankton moments. Yeah, you told me. And I'm glad you did show up. I'm grateful to you. Alright, I gotta get up and out of this mine and go put this stuff away. Which means finding my way back out of here. In this maze of a place. It's a maze of a maze of amazing place. Ooh, a little more iron. I can't pass up some more iron. I can't. I can't and I won't pass up more iron. Because I need to get enough that I can make full iron armor. This leather and gold is not enough. I'm still dying repeatedly to just about everything in the game. I just want to see if there are any shafts I need to light up down here. What? Oh, hi! There you are. That's exactly what I was saying, villager. I was talking about that. Well, thank you, villager. Thank you. Alright, Ham. Hey, no problem. No problem. I don't mind being in the background of your stuff. Well, down to my golden swords. Ooh! Iron pick! Must take. Must take the iron pick. And the bread. I need the bread. This leather stuff can go. These rails can come with me. And the redstone dust. I'll take the redstone dust, too. Now, I know I said I was going to get out of here, and I am going to. There's so much loot. So much loot that I keep coming across. And I want to light up these caves so that I don't have to worry about as many mobs popping up down the road. We'll see, villager. Might do that someday. Hey, there's no shame in asking for help, Han. Especially if you can get that help from a friend. But I totally get if it's hard to do that. To actually stop and ask for help from a friend. I can totally understand if that's difficult. Up, so dozy. Oh, look at that. Oh, well, there went that. On to the iron pick. Oh, that is so much faster. You know, sometimes you forget how much better iron stuff is compared to stone. It's not that big a difference, and yet, until it is. Ah, I see, villager. I see. That's cool, Han. That's cool. Yeah, when you're able to ask for a friend to help you out, and they actually are able to help you with something that you're trying to learn it, you're trying to do good at it, but you just don't want to take that chance of messing it up, or you don't feel like you're good enough to do it right, and so you feel like you need help. It's good to have a friend that you can count on to help you out. Ah, I see. Well, even small stuff can feel like a big deal at times. Alright, I need to get this stuff put away. Hey, hey, look! We got enough diamonds, we can make a pick. We can make a pick. And I think I'm gonna end up making a pick. I really want to make a diamond pick right now. I probably shouldn't yet. At the same time, I really want to make a pick. Want to make a pick. Want to make a pick. Pick, 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 pick. Really want to make an iron pick. Or, excuse me, really want to make a diamond pick. At the same time, I want to leave one of these diamonds alone, because I kind of like to keep one diamond untouched to commemorate the fact that we got a first diamond at some point. You know what I mean? These powered rails are going to be a big help. When I go to make the rail lines going in and out of the mine, I'm going to need powered rails. I'm actually going to go ahead and make a set of powered rails to go with the ones we already have. 10 powered rails and over almost 3 stacks of regular rails. Not that late, one guy, not that late. The stream is still ongoing, so you are not late at all, my friend. Pardon me 1 second while I get a quick drink. In the hot summer heat, you gotta make sure that you're getting hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Last thing anybody wants to end up dehydrated. Would not be good. Now, I can, thankfully, go ahead and turn all this iron here into... all this raw iron into actual iron. Just need a little bit of coal. Go ahead and use some coal to do the job. And then we can make ourselves some iron armor. And probably another iron pick, because this one's not going to last very long. I know that much. While that's happening, while that's being taken care of, we'll plant some more sweet berries in our vineyard. Or not sweet berries, glow berries. Plant some more glow berries in the vineyard. Not that it's really that much of a vineyard, but feels like a good one at the same time. On this world, I already had 3 wolves. Well, I had 2 wolves. And then I bred them, made another wolf. I think this is him right here. So I've got wolves on this world, thank goodness. I could probably take 1 or 2 wolves with me into the mines in the event that I might be dealing with mobs. But I haven't really been doing that because I don't want to risk losing animals. There's no way to respawn them. Eventually, eventually I want to collect all the kinds of wolf skins. But it's not something I'm going to be pushing to do right off the bat. That would be kinda difficult to pull off, to do it like that. To rush to pull it off would be not a great idea. But eventually I intend to collect all the kinds of wolves that are out there. Now that my glowberry vineyard is prepped up right, I can go ahead and put that away. I hope that iron doesn't take too long to process. I also need a sword. I think you ought to, villager. It's another kind of Minecraft to play and enjoy. Might as well. Nice. Got iron. First things first. Sword. Must have a weapon. And it's better than what I had before, because stone swords are 1 point lower in attack damage. And now, chestplate, leggings, boots, and helmets. Da 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 da. Full iron. Full iron armor. And a little bit of iron left over. Actually, a little bit more than a little bit of iron left over. Nice. Hey, it's Cassie! Welcome back! Welcome back! It is kind of cool, Ham. I will admit, it is kind of cool that with my community being what it is, everybody seems to have some idea who everybody else is. I like that. I do. I like it, I like it! is good. It brings a good vibe. It brings a good vibe to the situation. Make things that much more fun. We'll see, Cassie. We'll see. Might be a while before I do another world with viewers, but it will happen eventually. You know what? I am going to take a wolf with me down to the mine, just so that I've got some backup in case something pops up. I'm not going to the mine shaft again, but... Yes, villager! At one point I did have a world where people that subscribed to me on my Twitch channel could actually join me on that world. And I plan on doing the same kind of thing again. It's just going to be a little bit before I do that. I'm still getting back into the swing of just doing my streams. Whoa! Easy, pup. That was one other reason I was nervous about bringing my wolf down here with me. The chance of him taking fall damage at any point. Last thing I want is to lose a wolf. If I can avoid it. Okay, so this is why level 16. This is where I want to do a platform before continuing the stairs. Oh, jeez. Gotta make sure you're staying hydrated there, Cassie. Oh, yeah! I forgot the new armor stuff. I'm gonna have to find some armadillos and farm them. That's how you get the new armor for wolves, right? From farming armadillos and getting something from them. Some kind of new scoop. You know, I kind of wish we could smelt these chains. Even if all they got was iron nuggets. That's what I thought. The brush. How do you make a brush? Whoops. I'm typing on the wrong thing. I don't think it's going to tell me how to do the brush. Yeah, I've never actually done anything with suspicious sand or the brush or anything like that, so I know nothing about how that function works. Cassie, I really hope you end up getting better, feeling better, however you want to say it. I'm sorry to hear that you had that situation happen. I really am. Oh, you do, villager. Awesome. Whoops. Someone the other day had a suggestion for how to make the mob vote no longer necessary and better. No longer necessary in that it would change the mob vote drastically, but in a way that we both agreed everybody would probably find better. Instead of Mojang having us vote, do we want this mob in, or this mob in, or do we want this mob? We would instead be offered, okay, here are the mobs we are considering. Vote to tell us which ones you want in. Not just one, which ones. What do you guys think of that? You think that would be better for the mob vote? Instead of them saying, okay, here are 3 options, tell us which one you want. If they went ahead and did, okay, here's what we're considering, tell us which ones you think would fit into the game. I just feel like that would be the better way for them to have done the mob vote. Well, I think it's a matter of they want to know what the players think will fit the game. But the problem is that they keep doing this deal where it's, okay, pick one. One? You want me to pick just one? And then most people end up just picking... Some people end up just picking something random. They don't even really look into it, is my take. Some people don't really look into what the mob does, or if it does anything, and they just pick a random. And then we end up stuck with it. That is kind of an understandable perspective, Ham, actually, now that you mention it. That is very understandable perspective. But it's just for the consideration of those that don't have access to Java or can't get the marketplace stuff. That's where I'm talking that this would be probably a good idea to make it, instead of it being, okay, pick one, okay, tell us which ones you want of the ones we're considering. Yeah, exactly, villager, exactly. That's the part that really bugs me. That's why I would say that changing the mob vote to be what I was just describing, tell us which ones instead of just which one of these 3, would be the better way to do the mob vote. Because otherwise, they're removing an entire idea that some may have actually thought was a great idea. Yeah. That's true, Ham. That is true. And yeah, I can totally get the whole they probably don't even use the mobs and stuff, like with the sniffer. I don't have any interest in the sniffer, honestly. I mean, what does it do? It sniffs out one item. It sniffs out this seed that you can only ever get with the sniffer. Whoop-de-doo. It's not that big a deal to me, to the point that I will go out of my way to get a sniffer. But then, that's me. Where is my wolf? I think my wolf is still underneath me. I think he's down below. The armadillo? Yeah. Yeah. At least the armadillo has some kind of a good actual use. He actually has a purpose. Yep. New mob with a genuinely good and helpful use. Big contrast to things like the sniffer, which only ever has the one use. The one other mob that I feel could be compared to the sniffer in terms of how useful it actually is would be the frog. Frogs, I feel like, are cool, but the difference between them hang on, I'm reading the chat. Yeah, I totally get where you're coming from, villager. It feels like they don't add enough at times. Done that. And yet, they complicate it. Here is a point of curiosity. If they wanted it to stay simple, or at least stay relatively simple, why change netherite? Why change the way the netherite armor is gained so that you have to go get these smithing templates? I've talked about this before, but it's just a point that bugs me. If you want it to stay simple, why add things like smithing templates? It's just a bit of thought. I just find it interesting that though they seem to want to keep things simple, they complicate what's already been established in the process. Hey, out of the way, wolf! You're in the hole I need to fill in. Good boy. I do think we're kind of going a little far with this whole complication stuff, so I have an excellent suggestion. Let's change the subject. You know what I just realized? When I do the mine all the way down to the ground, or down into the very deepest parts of the deep slate, I only need one rail to have powered rails on it. That actually makes sense when you put it that way, Ham. Trying to slow players down so that they're made to stop and actually enjoy the game more. That kind of makes sense. When you put it that way, that would make sense. Because that's true with the smithing template thing, the upgrade template. It does make it so you have to slow down, kinda, but... I need to make some stairs, because I need to be able to get up out of the iron section of the mine pretty quick when I'm done down here. What the? That's not where I wanted it. Whoops. Oh, there went the pick that I had. Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one. I'll agree with you on that one about Terraria. One glance at some of the stuff that gets made in that game and how you make it, and oh my goodness, that's too much complication for me in most regards. Most of the time that's too much. That'd be way too much complication for me. It's one of the reasons why I haven't bothered looking into getting that game. Would I play it if I had the opportunity? If I could? Probably. But it's not a game that I'll go out of my way to try to make it so I can play. Because it is really complicated. I mean, it looks like the players that play it and can actually keep up with it have a good time. So, kudos to them. But it doesn't really feel like a kind of game that I would really be able to keep up with for a while. I'd have to take it one step at a time to get used to it. And it doesn't look like it's the kind of game that would really give you much time to do that. But then that's coming from a guy who's never played it, so I don't know. Time for some iron picks. And yes, I said iron picks. I need several. Because we're still mining down towards the deep slate. That's my main goal for this session, is I want to get down to the deep slate. Yeah, I've never played that game either. Elden Ring, never played it. I've heard the name before, but I have never played the game. To my understanding, it's something akin to that Skyrim game, which I've also never played. Hey, welcome back, Backbase. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's definitely been a really, really hot summer lately, hasn't it, guys? Never mind. I was going to make a little alcove over here where I could put a bed, but I think I'll do it over here. Nice benefit, I also get a little bit of iron, apparently. Oh, that's really hot, villager. That's really hot. The heat this summer has been, like, crazy. On that point, I will readily agree. It has been crazy hot this summer. Makes me want to go take a dip in a pool somewhere or something. You know what I mean? Either take a dip in a pool or take a dive into a nice clean lake. And I do mean one of the cleaner lakes. Ow! I gotta get up for a second. I gotta move around. Get some water. And I will be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Alright. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, I think I'd start strip mining over here. So let's dig a couple of these 1x2 block tall tunnels. Ooh, hello. A nice little bit of iron right here. Delicious. Just made myself think of that that app game, Candy Crush. Delicious. If you guys have played that at all, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. 5 blocks between. That is very much manageable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These planks for deep in my inventory. I have an excellent suggestion. Let's change the subject. Of course, what subject we're going to change it to, I haven't any idea. I just know we ought to change the subject. Who in the current audience can play Java and Bedrock? I'm kind of curious. Let me know. Yeah, happy hunting to you, villager. Happy hunting to you on the new world. Hopefully, you won't end up getting creamed. That seems to happen to me a lot. It's either I get creamed real quick, or I get stuck in this one massive example of a biome that I am not a fan of. Or I'm stuck in one biome for so long that I end up wishing I were anywhere else in the whole of Minecraft. It's alright, Cassie. You take care of yourself first, okay? Basically, my question was, who here can play Java And who here can play Bedrock? I'm curious to see who can play either one. And after that topic of conversation, I have another one I'll gladly throw out there. Interesting. Backbase. Interesting. Ah. That's cool. That is really cool, Villager. Hey, Donut! You made it back to the Guardian Studios experience. Glad you can make it, my friend. How you doing? Having a good day or night? I'm not sure which one it is for you, so I hope you're doing alright. Hello, Governor! That's my best British impression. Alright, so here's another question for everybody. What is one feature that you really wish could be added to Minecraft as a whole? Name one feature that you really wish could be added to Minecraft as a whole. Could be anything from a dynamic lights to a certain kind of mob to a certain kind of block. Or a certain capability. Just throw it out there and let's hear what you guys have to say. A grappling hook. That's actually a funny idea there, Ham. I want to say that during the last April Fool's update we got, the potato-themed one, they included a grappling hook type item in that joke update. Which I actually saw in action in a video recently, and it was actually kind of interesting to see. Made me think of the strand abilities in this one other game. Vertical slabs. Donut, you and I are in total agreement. That is a feature that I would love to have. I've actually heard of it briefly, but I never really got interested in trying to see it. But that's kind of cool, Brickbase. That's kind of cool. Or Backbase, sorry. Backbase. Planes or trains, or vertical slabs. Yeah, I agree with you there. I agree with you there, Villager. Those are all great options. Yeah, which is kind of something that's already been done. People have already made mods to add vertical slabs to Minecraft. It's awesome. Or we can do it with commands. That's also true. That is also true. People have figured out ways to do vertical slabs with commands. I've actually seen that before, and it's kind of cool. Yes, I could see someone finding a way to add in a unicorn to Minecraft, actually, Cassie. And I could see ways that it could be useful, depending on how it's programmed, for them to be part of it. It actually gives me a pause for thought. What if there was a way to make like a magic wand that had different capabilities depending on what you use to craft it? And one of the ingredients, the one ingredient that was consistent in all variations, was a unicorn horn. So that you had to either do some kind of special farming with a unicorn, or you had to go out and hunt a unicorn. Faster minecarts is one that I've heard a lot of times there, Donut. I've heard that one a lot. There's one Minecraft YouTuber who mentions that every time there's an update. Cool, Backbase. That's cool. Yep, Camman18. There you go. You named him exactly, villager. Yeah, Camman is always talking about how he wants faster minecarts in Minecraft, which I agree. If we're only ever going to have the minecarts as our option for train-like transportation, then yeah, they should probably have the option to be made faster. If we can't have them be faster by default, or have a way to make them faster in survival, Mojang, please, give us the ability to customize their speed in the options. Honestly, though, I would be most interested in seeing some way to have actual moving trains, planes, airships, and structures in Minecraft. And probably couple it with another boost to the build height limit. Aha, there you go. Yeah. I've heard of that one too. I've heard of that mod creation tool myself. Haven't actually had a chance to try using it, but I've seen and heard of a few Minecraft YouTubers talking about it, and actually, I think some of them actually use it to make custom stuff for some of their deals. So, hey, if you ever do get that kind of stuff to work, let me know, because I'd be interested to be a beta tester for some of your mods. That is an interesting way to, that's an interesting perspective there, Ham. Actually gives me something to think about, now that I pause and actually really consider it. Interesting thought indeed. Ah! There goes another pick. And I'm running out of inventory space. That's not good. It is a testament to how much progress we're making in our dig, though. come up here and I'm gonna make a chest or two to store some stuff. That's what I forgot to build. I forgot to build a chest to hold stuff until I was ready to take it to the surface. I can't believe I didn't think of doing that sooner. Because I got a lot of stuff I want to get off of my person, if I can. Cook up some iron. Alright, one guy. Man, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, Cassie. Hey, you be careful and have a good one, alright? Alright. I guess I should go back down and continue the mining itself. While that iron processes. Probably gonna put at least half of it towards more picks, because I am gonna need a lot of them apparently. When we get more diamonds, I'm definitely gonna make a diamond pick. And an enchanting table. I'm gonna need an enchanting table too. So I can try to get some enchantments on the new pick. Especially now that we're down in the deep slate. Now that we're getting deep slate, I'm definitely going to need diamond tools. An enchanted diamond pick would make mining through this stuff a lot easier. Quicker, at the very least. Alright, villager. Lurking is good. Lurking is good. I don't mind being in the background. Dum 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 da ba da ba dum da ba da 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 do da ba da 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 dum de dum 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 ba da dum ba da dum ba da dum bum pa 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 pum 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 pum. Bura pa pa da dum be da dum be da bum bum buran da dum do da pa da da di da dum do 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 di da dum do 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 ba dum bum ba dum be da dum ba dum bum ba dum bum. Uh-oh. I miss diamond tools. think the one thing I really would want more than anything else to be added to Minecraft, in general, would be a mining tool that breaks in a wider radius. Even if it was just 3 by 3. I feel like that would be really good to have in vanilla. I know it exists in modded. I really wish it existed in vanilla. Especially right now, because right now that would be a major blessing to have a tool like that. I don't normally go into caves so much, Donut, because as much as caving can be fun, it can be very easy to get lost. And I'm prone to getting lost and losing all track of where I am and where I'm trying to go. And that, honestly, scares me. If I can't find my way, I get very concerned. It's supposed to be the best Y level outside of, what is that biome called? Outside of Wastelands, I think they're called. Or something along that line. This is the best Y level for finding gold in general, supposedly. Now, I take that with a grain of salt. I don't actually know that for a fact. I do know that Y level 16 is the best for finding, iron. Lost the word for a second there. That's not good. Yep, there goes another pick. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it would happen. That's actually not a bad idea. Kind of like the breadcrumb trail. Kind of like a breadcrumb trail. Yeah. I'll have to do that next time I actually go proper caving. It's actually a really smart idea. Why didn't I think of that? Hey, welcome back, villager. With difficulty in Minecraft, I personally, these days, go for either normal or hard. But ultimately, it should be up to you, villager. Ultimately, you should just pick the difficulty that's most comfortable for you. If you don't have one that's most comfortable for you, though, then it really depends on if you're looking for a challenge or if you're looking to just be at ease. If you're looking to be at ease, go with normal. If you're looking for a challenge, go with hard. Yeah. It's a safe option. Diamond! Diamond! We got a diamond! Multiple diamonds! Multiple diamonds! It's a vein! It's a vein! How in the world? Oh my gosh, it's an 8! It's an 8! It's a cube! It's a cube! Yes! Eight freaking diamonds! Yes! 8 diamond! Yes! Okay, we are going to the surface. I'm making a diamond pick. I'm still gonna burn through my iron ones before I'm done, before I use the diamond pick, but oh my gosh, I don't even need to go to the surface. I can just make the diamond pick down here, but I want to put the rest of the diamonds away, so I'm gonna make a little alcove over here like I did up on the iron level, and then we're gonna go up to the surface and we're gonna put away the extra diamonds. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Our first vein of diamond ore, and it's all the way up here at Y. That was negative. That was not even negative 16 yet. That was up there at negative, what, 13? Oh yeah, we're gonna make an enchantment table. There's gonna be an enchantment table. There's gonna be a diamond pick. I want these things big time. Ooh, I just realized if I'm only farming sheep, that's gonna make getting. Oh crud! I may have to go ahead and add cows to the farm area. I don't want to do that, but I may have to. Because when you think about it, enchantment table, that needs bookshelves. Bookshelves means I need leather and sugarcane. And I haven't been farming sugarcane yet. Crud. Okay, so we know what the next go-around's going to be focused on. Getting an enchantment set up. But that is so cool. A 4-block vein of freaking diamonds. 8 diamonds. I wish we had fortune on the pick at the time. Hello, Kevin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I cannot believe that we got what we got. That was so cool. I wasn't kidding. I'm going to make this alcove just like the one upstairs, because I want to make sure that whichever level I'm on, I've got plenty of whatever I need to set up shop. You know what I'm saying? Diamond pick. Nice. That's perfect. And I'm gonna go ahead and convert some of this cobbled deep slate into cobbled deep slate stairs, because I need to use those to get back up to where we left off. And get back up to the iron level, pick up some stuff from there, and then we can go to the surface. Make a chest. I may have to chop down a tree while I'm up there. And get some wool, too. My gosh. This is one heck of a session. I actually have my first diamonds. My first mined diamonds. That's awesome. Whoops. Get out of here. Day 49 on this world, and we just got an 8-block vein of diamonds. I know I shouldn't worry about aesthetics, but I'm gonna worry about aesthetics a little bit here. Cool. This will get us up to the surface. I made more deep slate stairs than I currently need, but that's not a bad thing. Okay, put away most of the deep slate, put away the gravel, grab the copper, the redstone, Lyndas. That stuff is coming back up to the surface with us. Let's go. Oh, nope. Let's not go. It's nighttime up there. Let's sleep first. That is crazy, villager. When you put it that way, that's extremely crazy. Our 6th episode, and we already have diamonds. That's awesome. Yeah, but we're not looking for world records here, Kevin. We're just looking at the fact that we got 8 diamonds in our first ever diamond vein on this world. That's crazy. The first diamond ore we find, and it was an 8 vein. That's pretty darn good. That stuff away. My goodness. I can't believe that good fortune. That is incredibly good fortune right there. Man, that makes me happy. It really does. That makes me so happy. To get that many diamonds on my first vein. It's like, wow. It's just wow. Alright, let's see here. We got a diamond pick. We got enough diamonds that we could make an enchanting table once we have obsidian. But we don't have obsidian yet. Nor do I have a basement, and I'd like to have a basement in which to put the enchanting table. So I think that's going to be the next thing that I work on, is getting the enchantment table setup started. Which, again, that's going to mean that I probably need to set up a little cow farm somewhere around here to start farming cattle for leather. Nice, donut. Nice. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen with the next session. Next session we'll work on an enchantment setup and a cow farm. I wanted to just farm sheep over here, but now I'm realizing that if I'm going to do this, I'm probably going to also need to farm cows. Thankfully, I can just set up a cow farm over here and still be good. Still be able to fit with my aesthetic. Man, I love this house design. Whoa. That's awesome, villager. Wow. Looks like we're both having the good fortune tonight. But I think that is actually where I'm going to call this session to a close, guys. I would love to keep going. I really, really would. Unfortunately, I am going to have to call it a session. But I'm also going to go ahead and say thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and if you did, please be sure to leave likes, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on notifications so that you don't miss the next stream. Also be sure to check out the About page for links to other pages with more content from yours truly. And until next time, I am JGardo1, your guide, bard, and humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I'll see y'all next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!